strong and make sure you have that all the way across the lane before you let the seat take it.
Yep.
And then whatever you see, call. You know,
Yeah.
call what you see what you call. Sounds easy, but just do it and you'll be good.
I mean, this is my probably 5th or 6th camp already. It's, you know, not this year, but I mean overall.
Sure.
But I mean, just if you see stuff that, you know, little things that
Okay.
help me out.
Sounds good. Good luck, guys.
Yep.
Ooh, man, is it? I might sit just to be able to cool down just a little bit. So Duane, Kyle, and Randall. Okay, on the jump ball, let's get a good jump ball going. I'd have let that one go on. That was a better one. But you know, it was nice. At least you took the initiative to call back. Oh, we got the JV kids now. You want to look at 20 here. That's the guy you're worried about. 2 coming in, 22. Now this guy here. Those are the ones you're looking for. Okay. That's the right call. Okay, was that a hand check or was that a push? Okay, set up and look for your defenders in the paint. Got 2, 7, 2, 8. Those are the guys I'm looking at right in here.
Yep.
7's up top. Now I got 8 and 2 here that I want to worry about. Then I would rotate and go over. You're looking here now. These guys are yours. All that. These guys, all them. Okay, come on down. You're the lead, you're the lead. You gotta set up here. You're looking 8, those guys right there. So we gotta travel. Where we're gonna spot the ball. Good. Okay, you're the C now. Okay, you're going to start out wide here like you are. And as the ball comes down, you're going to be coming right here. Okay? Now come right in the close down. We got 8 over here, 22 right here is what we're going to be looking at. Those guys right there. Those guys coming in. Because do I want to see any holds? Okay, as the lead, come on down. You want to set up. We want to go close down position. I want to think of 20, 8, 2. These guys right in here coming. These are all mine here. Okay, I can come out a little bit more when the ball comes out. And as it comes in, I'm coming in. I'm down here. There we go. I want to get to my spot. Close down. Okay, trail, good. Okay, you got subs. Your subs, bring him in. Hey, he's got him. He's got the subs. You just go down. Yep, opposite the table going down. Okay, now you want to be here to officiate this as a C. So we're good right here. And as they go down, you're going down with them. Okay. You're not watching the ball, but who can catch the ball? There you go. Yep, just watch all that stuff going in there. It's yours. Okay, ball went in. Yep. Yep, we're just staying. He's going to take it out either the inline or sideline. So you want to come down here to be able to help him officiate here. We got a sub, it's yours. Bring it in. All right. So we want to see these guys. Who's that guy going to throw the ball to is who you want to pick up. Now we're looking over here, though. Okay, you're watching all those guys there is what you're watching. Yep. Yep, good call. Okay, where do you want the ball? Back court, front court? Okay, that's his subs. He doesn't realize it. Okay, he's yours. Okay, remember, that's his primary, right? That's your sub, your sub. Okay, we're good? Okay, we're good? You want to be looking right in that paint to see if there was any chucks. Because he's got the ball coming in. You're looking at all of that to see what's happening. I don't know what happened. Okay. See if we can remember that one about on those double screens. Your ball. That's his ball. You're looking in the paint now. That's your ball. There you go. Okay, your trail. Yep. Good. Your ball. Okay. We got a sub coming in. Yep, no. Ooh, okay. There's a couple of fouls there. Okay, so I had a question on the double screen. What happened?
What was that?
When the foul that you called, when they had the two screeners?
I saw him move his hip into him as he was trying to go through.
Okay.
And he tried closing the gap. That was, if he got through there, he already had one leg through, and then he slid in there.
Okay, so were they side by side like this, the screeners? Or were they more where he can actually go through?
He actually could go through there. There was a slot there, and then he kind of closed the gap on it.
Okay, because if they're like this, and there's no gap, that's a defense.
Yeah, correct.
Right?
I understand that.
And you're right, sometimes there's a gap and they let the one go through and they close in on him?
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I had.
All right. Yep.
I mean, he didn't like it.
Yeah, because most of them try to blow through that, and most of the time it's illegal.
Correct.
But you're right, if there's a little gap, they go through and they close in.
He had 1 foot through there already, and then he closed it in more.
All right, that's what I was wondering. Thanks. So right now the game is going pretty good. The biggest thing that especially the newer guys are find your base as a lead. See, definitely the lead should have been closed down once it gets on top of the key and over there if you're not rotating. So we're good to close down. Okay, now as a C, you're watching the ball. That's not yours, right? Because if the C's watching the ball and there's somebody else's primary, then nobody's watching the paint. Remember we talked about, actually a push. Remember we were talking about watch your partners as you're going down. You got a couple of seconds to look across. Because here your partner went up and you did not mirror it. Why do we have two signals going down? Trail should have just not signal anything. Remember, trail sails behind the ball. Okay, we could have called a jump ball. Okay, that was good. That was probably out of your area, but you looked at your partner, didn't pick it up. That was good, so you went with it. That's what staying strong as a tee is. Okay, we're in bonus. Do you know that? There's a foul. So it looks like white is in bonus. Okay, we got 15 seconds left to go. That's good. Okay. Okay, the first thing we want to do is make sure the arrow's set correctly for the second half. So let's make sure who's coming in, it's good at the table. Okay, awesome. Yep, okay. On that, we had the last one on the made three over here, that last one. And it was kind of out of your area, but you still had it because he didn't pick it up. And you picked it up. It's exactly what we mean about staying strong as a tee. You didn't assume anything until you saw him take it. And that's exactly what you're supposed to do. He didn't pick it up. You read his body language. I could see it. Boom, you stayed with it. And then boom, if he doesn't, that's his issue. But for you as a tee is exactly what we were talking about. Okay, the biggest thing is for you guys on the lead, establish your base. Where do you want to go and get there? Because a lot of times as a lead, we're going to bust our asses down the most, you know? Yes, I have to look back a little bit at the balls near me. Otherwise, I'm going to establish my base. Is it closed down? Is it wide out? If it's wide out and the ball's over here, I need to get to closed down, right? If I'm in closed down, the ball's going out, I need to be comfortable to go out, all right? So work on that one this half. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but the biggest thing is get the calls that you have been getting, all right? And if you happen to see things that you go, I think that's a foul, go ahead and blow it, you know? Get used to making the calls that you see. And don't assume, I think it was. Usually like on help calls too, if somebody needs help and my partner goes, help, boom, I'll give him the help. But if he's out of bounds and you might have got it wrong and I'm 97% sure that he's wrong, I just let him eat it. Because if I'm not 100% or more, I don't go and mess with anything, all right? All right, we got one more half, good luck. Anything that you're seeing in the game?
No, I mean, you really can't rotate because these guys, they're so fast a pace.
And there's not really any post players that they're putting on you, right?
Correct.
Yeah, last couple games we haven't been doing a lot of rotating.
Well, because, I mean, the play underneath is dictating no rotating. So
Yep. And you want to get used to, especially you guys want to get used to rotating often if you can.
Yeah.
So if the ball's over there with 3 or more players, go. Stop. If it comes back over 3 or more players, go. If it goes back over, stop, then decide if you want to go. If it's ping-ponging, then just stay down in the close-down position. And look where what's happening. because they're bringing a lot of people in that paint. So you're getting that whole kind of stirring, mixing kind of thing in there that the lead has to really be aware of and the see-off ball has to look at, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Defeat. Okay, look in the paint to see. Okay, don't worry about the ball. We got the paint, everything that's in there. Okay, you guys are going to have to determine the length of the timeout. Just in 30 seconds and blow it. All right, go ahead and get it going. Okay, see you're looking at the ball. Should be looking in the paint. Feeling when the ball comes to you, yep. Yours. goes down. Good, you caught that rotation, that's pretty quick. Got to rotate it over there. The key is to look for reasons to rotate, not for reasons not to rotate. Close down, close down. Good. Okay, we're setting up here wide. Close down, close down, close down. Nope. Come wide, that's yours. Close down, we're in close down, good. You have a tendency just to plant here. Remember, when it's over there, we're closing down here. The ball comes out wide, we're coming out with it. You find your base in order to move. Yep. You're going to start wide right there. And as the ball comes in, then we're going to come right down in here. If it goes out there, then we're coming out that far. There we go. We want to close down. It's all yours. Oh. Okay, 10 and 15. Okay, so we have white 10 right there, right?
Right,
Him?
yes.
And 15, all right, just went at it.
Okay.
We missed it. So you guys got to pay attention to a little bit more of those two because there's going to be probably some payback somewhere.
Okay.
So white 10 and black 15, keep an eye on when they're in your area. See, those guys are going at it, so the lead has to be careful. Oh. Hold on. Okay, so we got one shot, right? Okay, hold on. Okay, players to your benches. I need an official's timeout for something, all right?
Stop the clock?
Yep, stop the clock. All right, come on over. So right now in this game, we have 10 white and black 15, all right, that are there that are going to go after each other. Every time 10 white or black 15 is in your primary, you have to watch them, all right? Because last time they went like this, and over they went, and we didn't catch that. So now what your main thing in this game is, when they're in your primary, you're watching them, not the ball unless the ball's in there, all right? All right, thanks.
Yep.
All right, we're good. Thank you very much. Go ahead, we'll get started. Let's go. And you were right about that?
Yeah, I just
I
wanted
need
to know
to train
how
them.
3 sets of eyes didn't see
Right.
that. That's all I was asking.
That's right, and they're working on that. That's why I want them to know that when those two players, 15 and 10, are in their primary,
I would have
they're
had a
watching
double
them.
follow. That would have been cool. I don't care.
I wish it would have something. It should have been something. But
And that's why I was
they're
asking.
learning.
And then he got mad at me. I said, no, I'm not mad at you. Because he goes, we're all watching something
He was
different. I said, I know
defensive.
you're watching something different.
Yep.
I said, look, 3 sets of eyes. There should be somebody watching that when a kid goes to the ground.
And that's why they're here learning that. But you're right. And that's what we're concentrating on now. All right. Here, remember now, you got 10 here. You're looking here, wherever that guy is. Okay. It's your ball all the way. Yep, foul. The ball's going to be right here. Okay, that's the matchup I'm going to be aware of right there. There, 9's good, 9-2. That's the dude you have to be aware of, but you got those guys right there, good. Oh, crap. That one could have been a double whistle, would have been nice. But at least we got something. Those two right there you're watching, all right? Those two right there. They're yapping. Subs are coming in. No, we don't rotate. We don't rotate on that one. Okay. $29, those two right there I'm looking at. So where are we going to put the ball? Yep. So on the free throw line, 10 and 15 were talking to each other and giving each other crap. Just enough so that nobody can hear it except for those two. So when we're watching them, you could come over and go, dudes, I'm here. You know, to get them to knock it out.
I didn't see him talking.
Oh, I know. That's why when we pick them out, we're anally watching them now, because those two will go at it. All right. And so when they're in your primary, we're just telling.
Right now, we got a dead ball to talk to them. Would be better to knock it off.
I mean, if they're over by you, just say, hey, you got to keep it cool because I'm watching you more or something. I wouldn't go over and tell them unless.
Yeah, I mean, if they come over near me.
If there's an issue, I'd go over to the coach and tell him, hey. And I did tell the coach over there, I said, we're going to watch them more, both of them. He says, I wish they would have called a double foul. I said, we will next, all right? So those two. Okay, this will be interesting. Ooh. I don't know if there was something there or not, but. Okay, we're shooting one. Okay, so okay, so a couple of things happen there. As the trail blowing the sub in, it's your responsibility to blow it loud enough and to get everybody's attention. And if they're not listening, you would run in and tweet it until they hear, right? Some of it was to really be intended on your part in not doing it, but you have to be really aggressive on that stuff. Okay, so we're in bonus. Do you guys know it? Okay, what would be nice when we do free throw mechanics is on the shot like that, it looked like two partners were dead. But I would rather have you do as the non-calling official, come in and identify the shooter. 2 is my shooter, and then point to like the ankles or the knees and take him to the line. So that your partner knows that you have his back, and the coaches know, okay, we got some teamwork going on here, communication and stuff. So even though the trail, you should have kept your hand up until the last one went out. Because the ball's still dead. We can't make the ball alive. Okay, pass it off. Yep. The trail going to new lead is okay, but you pass the subs off to the lead. You blow your whistle, point to the C to make sure he's aware, and if he's not and he goes brain dead, then you keep your hand up. Otherwise, you blow your whistle to pass it off. Okay, 11 was holding 10. Now 10's going to be a little bit miffed. Okay, when that arm bar is out like this and 10 can't get around it, that's because he's being holed, and we have to be able to see that, to call that. And on this one, I'm standing right by the C. I could see it. I don't know why we didn't call that. But those are the things when you look at the film and you see that defender put their arm straight out like that, that's a hold. And if the other person makes contact with that arm, we're calling that. You'll clean up a lot of that stuff that goes up in the middle on there on rebounds and crap. Yep. gotta talk about that. Okay, we're at 15 seconds. Everybody should know that. And we should be counting down in our own head, so we're not surprised by the buzzer. Okay, we're at 2, 1. Good hard work, good hard work, good hard work. One of the things we gotta work on is when we're in the front court, whoever's by the table brings in the subs, right? The only time that is different is, say, like that trail has the ball or the coach is talking to him, then the C will take the ball in, all right? When we're going down and you know there's somebody at the table, the new trail that's going to lead, they'll blow the whistle and pass off the sub to the C. So you could blow your whistle, whoop, and then look at your partner, boom, it says keep pointing to him so he wakes up.
I got him.
And if he doesn't wake up, then if he doesn't...
The next time,
Yep.
Subbed at the table, but I didn't put my whistle.
No,
Like,
I'm talking about when you guys are passing it, when you bring them in, and when you guys are there.
Yeah, when there's a trail and you're going down, if he doesn't see it, you as a trail going by go, boop, pass it on to him to get his attention.
Pass it on to the seat.
Yes. And if he doesn't pick it up and get your
That
attention...
what happened on that one?
Yeah, there was several times that happened.
Several times, yeah, I know. We were kind of...
Because we don't want two hands up, we want the right person's hand up. So you can go pass and see buddy and go boop and pass it to him, and hopefully he's awake. If he doesn't, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you just keep the hand up then and you bring the subs in. But that's the whistle, boop, sub, and then get his attention. Yep.
And then there's a couple times where you guys rotated when you're not supposed to rotate.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard part. You know, when do you rotate on a rebound? And the key for that is that, okay, once you become the trail, you don't rotate, right? On a foul going up. Once you're not the trail, you do rotate. So if there's a shot that goes up and a rebound comes down and you're ready to count, you've been the trail, we don't rotate. Foul goes up, boom, we have a foul coming down, boom, that's when we rotate. For table side, we do the long switch down there. If we're not on table side, then we take that.
You were saying Kyle and I rotated on that one. I was the lead, he was the
Yeah, he was already the trail, we don't rotate.
Gotcha.
Yep, that's what.
Yep, gotcha.
And that'll take just experience to get that in time.
Yeah.
You know, that is such a stupid mechanic anyways. They shouldn't be doing it. Should just go back out, rope, boom, and go back, all right?